Have you gotten one of these calls lately?
And your tax ID for the tax fraud, and the investigating team of our department is investigating you and your family.
Well, it's not just you. Most of us have, including myself, and they're becoming more and more common. But these annoying calls known as robocalls are nothing other than scams, so let them go straight to voicemail. Because if you do answer these calls and respond to the prompts, you'll only get yourself in unwanted trouble. Recent scams reported by the FCC involved getting customers to say yes so the caller can record them and later use that response to authorize fraudulent charges by telephone. So if you're ever asked, "Can you hear me?" or "Are you there?" by a robocall, don't answer yes. Just say, "I can hear you," or "I'm here." Better yet, just hang up. People all over the country have been victims of these calls that target a specific region or demographic. In New York, there's been a scheme targeting people with Chinese last names, tricking them into thinking the caller is from the Chinese consulate and demanding their money. As of December 2017, it was reported by the NYPD that at least 21 Chinese immigrants had lost a total of $2.5 million to that scheme. There was also a surge of calls in El Paso, Texas from Russia and other countries. These calls are known as the one-ring scam, which work by callers letting the phone ring once and then hanging up, so then you can call them back. If you do call back, they'll transfer you to another number with a connection fee and make you wait by playing music. The longer you wait, the more money they make. Now, these type of calls are not new, but the FTC reported 4.5 million robocall complaints in 2017. That's more than double the 2.8 million complaints reported in 2013. Robocall blocker app Umail also reported an estimated 3.4 billion blocked calls in 2017. So, how do you stop these calls? The most basic thing you could do is just not answer any calls from unknown numbers. But what about if it's an emergency? Well, you'll know if it's an actual emergency once that person leaves you a voicemail or follows up with a text. If you do pick up, don't believe anything they tell you, even if they say to press the number 3 to opt out. Because if you do, then you'll only verify that your number is a working number, and you'll only be targeted by even more robocalls. Now, if you just don't want to deal with these calls in the first place, you can list your phone number on the FTC's National Do Not Call Registry. This registry allows you to opt out from receiving telemarketing calls. It'll also alert you of any fake calls that are making the rounds so you can avoid falling for them. You can also turn to your network provider and ask them to block these type of calls. Companies like T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon are known to block robocalls that are popular and known to be problematic. Smartphones like the iPhone, Samsung's Note, and Google's Pixel are all starting to alert customers when a call is most likely a scam. There are also apps such as Umail, Truecaller, RoboKiller, and Mr. Number that can help you block all these calls from flooding your call logs. They'll either let you block down robocalls, let you know who's calling beforehand, or even deliver a message saying your phone number is no longer in service. These are the tools that are available now, but you should know that federal lawmakers are trying to put an end to these robocalls. Both the House and the Senate have either passed or introduced legislation to decrease the number of robocalls we get. And it's a great thing that the government is getting involved, because these callers are evolving rapidly with the help of artificial intelligence. Some of these robocalls can now disguise themselves by adding your area code to their number. Others use software that helps them imitate a live person by adding coughs or background noises. So next time you get a call from an unknown number, don't even bother to pick up with a "new number, who this?" Just hit the big red button and keep going about your day. Just gonna walk out with my phone.